this crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Leaves it with the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Stewart. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Every defense in the country talks about getting off.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Trying play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on third down. To the air, it's Barnett. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forced.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rushes on him. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, that is one the tight end is going to want to have back. He was wide open on that play. That's one he's got to make. He's got to be able to make that catch.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown! Looking for room. It's Stewart. Turning it on. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
You know, that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field, and they just couldn't hook up on that one.
Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
Well, it looked like...
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Tide. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Rides to back and leaves it. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Barnett. Makes the grab. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
That's why it's so important.
Poor starting field position here for this offense. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. And now the ball is free in the end zone. A loose pigskin in the end zone, and the defense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. From the shotgun, the inside give. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass. Using the quick game. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Makes the catch, it's Stewart. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
You can.
Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Barnett. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They rode their running back, but he could not make it. It'll be fourth down.
Man, those are so...
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking for room. It's Overton. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Under fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterback.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And he's going to run it all. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Barnett. He's got him in the flat. There he goes. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. To the air on 2nd down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able...
They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Second down, he'll throw it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous. He's loose down the middle. And the defense got it. The give to the tailback. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll go right back to the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Scanning the field, it's Barnett. A little release to the back. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down.
You got to love that.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense got it. They're on the run. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Gonna swing it on second down. Gets it to the back. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on third down. They'll go to the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. After an unproductive first half and opening drive of the second half, the offense finally finding a little something to jumpstart them. They've got a first down. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
2 straight drives ending in fumbles.
From the gun, the ground game. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, he leads it with the back. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far...
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. The Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hairston. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
I know the offense is down by a...
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And that is
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun. Give on the inside. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. And the Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here we go, here we go. They send the tight end in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
It's real.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And this offense, man, they...
To the air on 1st down. Quick strike complete.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down.
Well, they only needed 1 yard, so no mystery there. Turn around, hand it off, and he finds...
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this.
After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the ball comes out. What a disaster. He's into the open down the middle. Defense picks it up. Touchdown! Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. And the Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start.
It's picked off, and another empty drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have
Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and, man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. this crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Off play action on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
This guy needs the...
Off the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Tackle was made right at the 22-yard line. That's not enough for the first down.
You know what, Reese, it is a great play, and
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Now on the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Touchdown, Clemson! And they turn it into a defensive score. Looking for a crease to the left. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Touchdown, Tigers. Looking downfield on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The Groupers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
And this offense coming out slow, man.
They'll go to the counter play. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Goes to the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They feed him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. He is a menace rushing.
Ready, set. Here we go.
The inside handoff. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
On the set.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They're going to run it to the right. Finding an escape route. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Bringing the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defense. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. Touchdown, Tigers. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the fumble in the... The give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now.
Fires to the big fella.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Running the option. It's Quinns. And the ball's out, and they're after it. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one. The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big 3rd down. The option look. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game.
And the groupers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Wicks. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The groupers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown! Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. He's looking to throw. Running into the open space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to...
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, that's just a miss by the quarterback. That's a simple slant route. That...
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the offense goes 5.
They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll run play action. Under fire. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the groupers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. The give to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football.
And now the offense will come onto the field again.
Here we go.
Back to pass, it's Wicks. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The groupers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarter.
Here we go.
Going right to work up top. They'll run the screen. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting...
And the groupers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be fourth down.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if
They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Golden Bears in Berkeley in California Memorial Stadium. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
On the double.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
and who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And this guy's just starting to have a knack, just an ability.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points of pressure moving forward, no doubt. And I'll tell you, they knew coming into this game that turnovers were going to be critical. They might give themselves a mulligan for that one, David, but that can't keep happening.
Yeah, but don't change who you are and what you are. Don't get gun-shy because of mistakes. I think that usually turns into more mistakes. So keep doing you, keep being aggressive.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
325.
On third down, he drops the throw. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together, get some good mojo going.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that's his second sack of the day, and guess what?
Ready, fight. Clear. Clear.
Off the play fake on first down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Man, everything looked good on that play. The receiver does a really good job of pushing upfield and then coming inside. But what happens when you come inside? You start coming to all those bodies and those linebackers and those safeties come into play. And those alligator arms sometimes get a little bit short.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. And that ball is hauled in inside the 35.
And you see more and more of this in college football, finding your playmakers in space, whether it's a receiver, a tight end, or in this case, a running back, way down.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Back to pass. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an...
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
So many offenses do this, right? They run the jet sweep. This defense was more than ready. They see it all the time. They got the penetration. That play had no chance to be successful.
Fires to the tight end. Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. And the Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, they're after him. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere.
Ready?
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Come on, set.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Right down the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
You know,
On the ready.
Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the... The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
they just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing.
All bottled up, and now the ball is free. They get him for a safety. He tried with everything to scoop it up and get it out of the end zone, but they were there to...
Got it.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time.
42 Spider.
To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to go up top. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, this guy has just been Johnny on the spot.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going here.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's O'Brien.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run.
Ready, ready. 29 Phil.
Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They get him stopped at the 32. A solid pickup, but it will bring up a 4th down and decision time. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. On 4th down, looking to pass. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Bunch formation for these receivers. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
This offense has had some struggles early in this game so far.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Rushes on him, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Woo! Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down.
You love to see this on offense early in.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty.
From the gun, running back gets the give. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown! It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown! The give to the running back from the shotgun. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Caught in the backfield, it's James. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks it up, still on his feet.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This has been a dominant performance by the Clemson defense. They have kept the offense in reverse all day. The great defensive legends would be proud.
Oh, they would be stoked. I mean, just to have a complete performance. The defensive line shutting down the run, making sure you can't get any kind of run game going, in the secondary being locked down, linebackers flying around.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get.
To the air on 1st down. Under fire. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls on the football.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown. Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the...
Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Offense in a bunch formation. Running back searching for a hole. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Quick release by the QB. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
How crazy is it that one of the best receivers in all of college football just made his first catch in this big of the game? You've got to give the defense tons of credit. They've had a plan for him. They've limited him, and that's why they're going to win.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Golden Bears with the 1st and 10. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We got to change something up here. We got to do something different because right now it's just a sack punt.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated it.